Welcome back. Twitter announcing a new partnership with the Oscars, streaming the official red carpet pre-show exclusively on their platform. This comes on the back of a multitude of content deals in 2019 with partners ranging from Blizzard Entertainment to the 2020 Olympics.
Live from CES to discuss that and more, Global Vice President of Revenue and Content Partnerships at Twitter, Matt Derella. He is with our own Julia Borston. Take it away, Julia.
Thank you so much. And Matt, thank you so much for joining us here today at CES.
Great to be here, Julia.
So we'll just talk about all your different content partnerships, the most recent being the one with ABC and the Oscars. You have another one with NBC and the Olympics.
Correct.
How important are these content partnerships to reassure advertisers about the context in which people will be seeing their ads?
Yeah, the content partnerships that we have are important just for Twitter in general. Like, we want to enrich the conversation on Twitter. And one of the ways we can do that is by bringing this incredible premium content, whether it's with NBC and the Olympics, or most recently our announcement around the Oscars with ABC and the Academy. It's an opportunity for the marketers to align themselves with incredibly safe content around some of the biggest conversations happening on Twitter. And for ABC and the Academy, you imagine it enriches the conversation and the broadcast that's happening. With our partnership, which is exclusive on Twitter, they'll have all access red carpet treatment and be able to interact with celebrities while they're on the red carpet.
The other thing you're talking about here that's new is some new ad formats.
Yeah.
Which of these announcements, or what part of your strategy is most important to help you compete with the behemoths, which are Google and Facebook, and then these rising stars such as Snap and even TikTok?
Yeah, we're really focused on what makes Twitter unique. And one of the things that we are absolutely preferred partner with marketers on is helping them launch something new. We see that here with CES. We saw it just a few weeks ago with Disney Plus, where they used a format called the Promoted Trend Spotlight. This is a format that's edge-to-edge, immersive video sitting on top of the Explore tab in Twitter. It's where the conversation's happening on Twitter, and it gives brands a chance to really connect with what's happening. What we announced just yesterday is that we're expanding it to 12 new markets globally. So now we can continue to strengthen our strategic anchor around helping brands launch all around the world.
One thing that you're not doing is political advertising. That was a huge announcement. And now you're missing out on tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars of political advertising between now and the presidential election. How much is that going to really hurt your bottom line?
You know, it's a decision that wasn't made based on the bottom line. It was a decision that made based on principles. And as we looked at this really powerful ad system that we've created that allows many brands to launch products and build their businesses in a really powerful way, it also has major implications when it comes to our elections. And we made the decision that we want to focus our efforts and the candidates' efforts in political advertising all around the world on the earned portion of what's happening on Twitter. So we prohibited it globally.
How hard is this to enforce, and how many more people do you need to hire to sift through issue ads, which can be a tough thing to figure out? Is it an issue ad? Is it a brand that's promoting their products?
Yeah, look, fortunately we have an incredible team that works on this, and we use a lot of algorithms and machine learning to help us work at scale all around the world. But you're absolutely right. This is something that we are working on. We're iterating it on every single week. But we feel like we're in a very good position. We've been now several weeks into this, and we feel like we made the right decision for us and for our customers.
It is a controversial decision, though. Some would say that companies can still promote their policies and advertise for what they're doing. If, say, you could have an oil company promote drilling in the Arctic and say it's not an issue ad because they're just promoting some of their business practices, and say that if you're against that practice, a nonprofit could not take sort of the opposite stance, right, and sort of you're taking the playing field and making it inherently uneven.
Well, we are allowing issue-based ads, so with certain limitations. We allow, as long as those ads aren't focused on a particular legislation or a candidate, we allow organizations that are nonprofits to actually advertise, but with limitations. We want to make sure that we don't create filter bubbles with this powerful ad system we have. So that's one of the ways that we're doing it.
It sounds like it's tough to enforce, though.
No, I think we've actually done that. Yeah. I think one of the things that we're really focused on, though, in addition to just the political ads, is just making Twitter a safer place in general for people who are coming there and making it easier to actually get that content.
Last quarter, Twitter's results missed expectations on both the top and bottom line due to a product bug that then made it harder for you to target advertising. I know you can't give us financial results yet, but looking ahead to 2020, do you feel like you have the systems in place to allow you to do your job, which is deploy advertising without the kind of massive problems you had last quarter.
Yeah. Well, I think there's two parts. That earnings result certainly also had the 17% year-on-year growth in our usage, which is a critical factor for us, and I think shows the amount of focus and innovation that we're bringing to our customers, just making it easier to follow what's happening on Twitter and join those conversations. On the ad side, we feel like we really have the core of the launch and connect story down with marketers. On mobile app downloads, we did have an issue there that set us back, but not an existential one. And as I think about the long-term opportunity for Twitter, both in mobile app downloads, which is a big and growing market, but also in performance marketing in general, there's a huge opportunity for us there. And I think we have the appropriate amount of focus on it on the revenue product team.